Mikey.
All right, good.
And
we
we
got that out of the
are
way.
We all know our names.
Crew.
The Frosted Gaming Podcast Crew, which it says right there.
Ta-da!
bit
Hashtag
more.
Frosted Gaming.
There-ish.
Why are hashtags still a thing? Can we kill hashtags already?
No, hashtags are useful. Like, if you're ever looking for something on Instagram, like such as a specific event, how do you find it? You look
Hashtag.
for the hashtag for that event.
That makes
Except
sense.
nobody ever hashtags the events. They just hashtag like side words. It's like, look at my hair. Hashtag it's so hot outside.
Well, sometimes,
Yeah.
like, I mean, sometimes it is stupid like that. but,
Hashtag I'm also kind of hungry. Hashtag I
When-
just ended my period.
When I go to like ShadowCon or whatever, like we do, that's how you find the pictures from ShadowCon. You look up the hashtag ShadowCon.
Yeah, that's what's intended for.
Yeah, which is what it's used for some of the time. I mean, people also...
Yeah, unfortunately, the stupidity of society.
Sometimes, though,
prevails.
I use it for,
Drugs.
Pornography.
like, sarcastically. In the same way I would use quotes, you know.
So, do you know what he's doing? He's doing it ironically.
I am doing it ironically, which means I'm part of the problem. Just like saying YOLO.
No, I like saying yellow.
I like saying yellow.
Yellow's a nice color.
Shakespeare
So-
once said YOLO. As a matter of fact.
That's true. In fact, I heard that from Abraham Lincoln.
Yep.
The Abraham Lincoln.
The
Yeah,
Abraham
Abraham
Lincoln.
Lincoln.
Yeah, he wrote it in a textbook.
He wrote in a text message.
Yeah, yes, he wrote it in a text message. I'm glad you understand.
So hey, if John Cena had his own mafia, okay?
Some mafia.
Yeah, would he be called Don Cena?
Why would it be Don? I don't know.
Because that's what
Mafia
we
leader?
call
Don.
Are they
mafia
called Don?
leaders.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Don
And
Cena.
I'm closer to the mafia than any of you guys, so you think I would.
That's a lie.
That is a lie. Yeah.
I'm closer to the Tampa Mafia than all of you guys.
That's
well,
also a lie.
Tampa Mafia is dumb, anyways.
Cigar
so.
City Mafia?
Yeah, Cigar City Mafia. That would be the one.
That's not necessarily true. We'll talk about that off stream though.
Okay.
Guys, I'm probably the whitest and least affiliated with mafias and gangs ever.
It's true. I'm heavy Italian.
I'm heavy Italian too, so.
I'm Irish.
I fight things. I guess I'm Irish too.
Yeah.
I'm Irish too, so let's go fight
So-
stuff.
Okay, I don't know. I'm not going to bring that up on the podcast.
What?
Apparently, if you go to Ireland and order an Irish car bomb, that's like a really offensive thing, and they like kick you
Yeah.
out of bars and beat
Yeah,
the
well,
fuck out of you.
Yeah,
Irish car
because-
bomb was from a terrorist attack. It would be like if we had a drink called the 9/11.
Oh my god, let's
Well-
do that!
No, someone made a joke online. It was like in Ireland, we drink. Wow,
This chair's just broke.
they have
The,
in America we have the Irish car bomb, but in Ireland do they have the American school shooting? And I told that joke at work, and everyone's jaw just kind of dropped, and I was
Well,
like,
it is really kind of the
Not
equivalent
okay.
to the Irish car bomb. That is where it came from.
Yeah.
So.
Did y'all see that picture I posted on the group chat?
no.
I don't think we can post it because it's kind
Okay,
of
then let's not
offensive.
bring it up.
Okay. It's a school shooting one.
What?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Jesus. Y'all are
Um,
Yep,
terrible.
I'm studying.
We had a question that was proposed last Sunday night
Yes.
about something about games. Oh,
Okay, yeah.
yeah, you go ahead. It's your story.
So Xbox sent out a survey asking if you'd be willing to return digital games for store credit. Like, the proposed percentage for this question was 10%.
No.
No, because it pisses me off.
Have you ever been burned by a digital game you purchased?
No.
No, but I've made a lot of stupid purchases and don't consider myself burned. So, but that being said, I wouldn't. If I did get burned, $5 wouldn't make me feel better about getting burned.
That would actually make me feel a lot worse.
Yeah, in a way though, it's not like you have to return it. You know, I mean,
Right, which is why I wouldn't.
you also
Because,
don't have to return that disc game that you have. You know, but it's the option.
For $5, I mean, I think if we accept $5 as a viable return, that's what's bad, because it
Yeah.
should be worth more than $5.
Yeah, I definitely agree. In most cases, but
I mean, granted, it depends. What is the game selling for now? If the game's now selling for $10, then $5 I will accept.
no, it's 10% of market value,
yeah. Fuck
so you
that.
get $1.
Fuck that. No.
Well,
there
yeah.
might be a chance that my kid that I have in 20 years might want to play it, and that's worth keeping it instead of getting it.
I would agree with you. That's why I kept all of the hundreds of Xbox 360 games I literally have on disc. Like I have a huge box of them. It weighs many pounds.
Many, many pounds.
I haven't touched it.
Yeah, well,
Many
'cause-
moons.
I mean, I've got a shelf over there. Some of my games got lost. I blame my sister. She probably stole them.
She did, dude. She plays them all the fucking time.
Not trying to sound like a bragger, but my
have-
games would not fit on that shelf.
No, I'm sure they wouldn't. No.
I mean, you've seen my digital library.
Yeah, I do. Anytime I try to download a game for the stream, I'm like, fucking A. Dude, you have 3 of these games. The fucking digital copies. He's got multiple
Banjo-Kazooie?
copies. Fucking
Yeah.
Banjo-Kazooie.
The reason why is because I own Banjo-Kazooie on the 360, and then I got it digitally by purchasing another game, and then it also came with a rare pack.
Yeah, so. Fucking multiple copies of the same digital game. The lighting's kind of better this stream, you may have
I agree.
noticed.
You can see that I'm wearing glasses.
You can see I have dark circles under my eyes.
We kind of have like a fisheye look going on.
Yeah, that's a result of the GoPro. It's the side effect of being in such a small space. I might get like a long focal length
Yeah, it's
thing and put it above the camera or the TV up there, and I don't know.
the fisheye view though is obvious, so it's not like we're swollen awkwardly.
I feel like we're in a Beastie Boys music. video.
It's really it's our signature look. In fact, at our next panel, we're gonna just take a big piece of glass and just slowly
And
warp
warp
it
it?
in front of the stage, just to.
Or give everyone those drunk helmets. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I never
Blurry
got
Vision?
to use that. No, wait, did I get to use one of those? Yes, I did.
I never did, but I know what they are and I understand. the
Yeah,
concept.
There was a fair somewhere that was talking about how being drunk inebriates your ability to walk. A, it was totally inaccurate. It was nothing like being drunk. And B, if you just closed your eyes, it was like fine.
Which is the complete opposite of being drunk.
Yeah.
Close your eyes. I'm spinning. Holy shit!
Right. But even when it was open, it wasn't that bad. But you
Yeah.
know, they had you walk in a straight line. Once I got the footing down, I just closed my eyes and yeah,
Yeah.
it was easy. And if you closed one eye, it was basically like not even having it open. But you didn't tell them you closed one eye, so you looked like you had superpowers. It was awesome.
I was a superpower once.
Yeah. Oh, good. Did I accidentally?
And then you were born.
And then I was born.
He was a super.
Also, the word is sperm.
Also known as a superpower.
You can hold your breath.
I can swim really far.
I heard the most exciting
Not that
fact,
far.
the
It's
most
still
interesting
like
fact.
Comparatively?
I heard the most interesting unknown fact, commonly unknown fact, the other day. If a baby is born underwater, they can live the rest of their life underwater.
Well, that's because they die soon.
Yeah. You didn't let it sink in at all before the pun said it. Thanks, Austin.
It was sinking in as you were saying it. I'm
So
sorry.
is the baby.
Eventually, it'll float.
Well.
That was yeah. So okay, well that was our game question. Did we have any other questions?
Actually, speaking of that, so
Of course you have a fucking... No,
corpses float because there's gases and stuff inside their body.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So,
With a knife a couple times.
and you know, obviously, people have buoyancy. That's what makes people float.
Right.
So,
Especially
would a
shoes.
pregnant woman be more buoyant than a non-pregnant woman?
Yeah, probably. I would
But
imagine.
it's
Oh
not.
man, too bad all of our friends already gave birth. We could have totally tested this.
But like,
Wait, do you know any pregnant people, Joey?
But it's all fluid, though.
You're all fluid.
I'm.
what do you mean?
The-
Yeah, but
Also,
then yeah, because
in
the
there with
buoyancy
the
is
baby.
within the female, so it's like, you know, it's being
Contained.
No,
Contained,
actually,
that's
I
the
don't
word.
think. I think at the moment, all of the pregnant people I know have had kids.
Good job, people.
Good job. That means nobody's gotten pregnant in 9 months. That's an accomplishment.
Yeah.
I mean, no one you know.
No one I know. Yeah, that's an
No
accomplishment.
one you
because
think you know.
Everyone I know that I'm friends with on Facebook.
Is
You know, that I went to high school with. They have not since. Yeah. Okay, what was I looking up? Are pregnant women
Buoyant.
pregnant women more buoyant?
Are
This is
pregnant women
such-
buoyant? Women more buoyant?
Are pregnant women more buoyant than non-pregnant women? Let's see
What
how this.
is there a word for non-pregnant women?
normal.
Normal.
Yeah, but then you're calling pregnancy not normal.
It's not.
Women who are,
you
not
pregnant
infected
24/7?
with a parasite.
All right, Yahoo answers. Do pregnant women float
more than
better
9
on
months?
water than women who are not pregnant?
If you're pregnant more than 9 months, please consult a doctor.
They will pull that shit out of you.
God, these answers are all shit.
You're in Yahoo Answers.
I know, but sometimes somebody there has some sort of valid credit.
No, they don't. They have
No,
something
they don't.
ridiculously funny.
They freeze their tampons and put them in their boyfriend's food so that
That's
they can turn them into
disgusting.
vampires. Okay.
That's fucking gross, man.
Fucking Yahoo
That's
Answers
Tumblr,
for
that's
you.
not Yahoo Answers.
No, it was totally Yahoo
I
Answers.
mean,
it was
I'm sure
screenshot
there's
and
a lot
put
of
on Tumblr.
crossover.
No, it was from Yahoo Answers.
Yeah, but
I'm
where'd
sure
you see
there's
it?
a
Oh
lot.
yeah, no, that one. Yeah, I've seen
Thank
that
you.
one. I've seen the Tampa.
I know. I'm
Prison
wondering
one.
where you saw it. Is the question.
Yahoo Answers.
You
It's
went on Yahoo
Facebook.
Answers
No.
and looked that
I
up.
found
I
it
probably
on
saw it on
Facebook.
Stumble Upon.
Stumble upon. Wow,
Oh my
that's
God.
a
I
throwback.
know, throwing it back.
You're showing your age there, Joey.
I know.
I know.
You may find your swimming easier during your pregnancy. This is due to the natural buoyancy of your pregnant body. You will
Ew.
find you float easier.
Okay, so pregnant people
So,
float better.
from families.com is now the definitive fact source of Frosted Gaming Podcast.
So if a woman drowns, does the baby drown?
Well, yeah.
No.
No, because the
necessarily.
baby is technically
The question
contained.
is, how long can a
The
baby
baby
live in a
survive.
dead body? Or a
A
fetus?
very short amount of time.
But it can still be saved. How
Yeah.
long
Why is-
can a fetus
Is this
survive?
really
in
going on?
A
Is this
dead
is this
body?
what our podcast is
This
becoming?
is educational. This is a
I'm
serious
curious.
question.
I know it's
I don't
there is
know
some
the
type
exact-
of sustainability,
Measurement of time,
This
but
is from
I know
Cora. Cora's pretty reliable.
like the
Like-
legend,
the evil queen's mother, Cora.
Go to sleep.
or like the
Um,
waterbender.
Yeah,
that
that wasn't that great of a
Both
show,
of you guys.
honestly.
You're not that great of a show.
Okay, that doesn't.
Whoa.
that
That's
doesn't
how we ended and
answer
started with
the
the
question.
podcast.
If it was only if she's brain dead, but the rest of her is alive. Okay, well, within minutes. So you have minutes of saving
How
your
many
drowned mother's
minutes?
babies.
Is it, well, I mean, is it 12? Is it 120? Is it 2?
Minutes.
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 I would assume not hours.
So at most 59 minutes. If you take into account
59.9.
rounding, at most 29 minutes and 29 seconds. So there you go.
Why
Science.
29?
Well, because 30,
29,
29, 30 would round up to 30, maybe,
Oh.
depending if you're rounding seconds or not.
Okay.
But that's 30. That's half an hour.
Well, 29:30 would round up to 30, which would then round up to an hour. I would be double rounding in this case.
Okay.
If you want to be that asshole.
I am that asshole. You can just ask my math teachers. I double round all the time.
Do they get mad at you?
I don't know. It's fucking my math lab. It doesn't count for shit.
So
You hear that, people? University math does not count for shit.
Jumping back to the Xbox discussion, one of the things that Xbox One pushed when it was first announced was that whole licensing thing that everybody hated.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, here's the interesting thing about that.
No.
Well, okay. It wasn't the licensing that people hated. It was the fact that
It had to always be on.
if I was disconnected from the internet, I was done.
Well, that's how most games are now. You can't play the Division offline.
And that pisses a lot of
Destiny.
people off. Well, those
ESO.
are MMOs,
You can play
though.
Destiny offline.
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
No,
You
it's
can't.
it's
You
an
have
MMO.
to. You have to connect to their servers.
Yeah.
You can play it without a subscription, so you can play it without interacting with people, but there will still be people on servers.
Gee, I'm trying to figure out how I still have gold because I don't know what card that's on, and it's not on any of the ones that I use.
I purchased a whole bunch of like gold cards,
Yeah.
and I have like it's until 2018.
Yeah,
which
I think you can stack up to 5 years, I think is the...
yeah,
I
it
get
was something to
random
gloat
bills for
about,
mine.
a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
But know,
But now you just get free games from it.
Yeah. I never take advantage of the free games, ever.
Borderlands is now available.
Which Borderlands?
The original.
Okay.
I already have the original.
Yeah, but now you get it digitally.
Hey, you know
I
who doesn't
have
have
it digitally. I
any
have it on
games
Steam.
because
We
for
get
the
on
last 5
Xbox.
years hasn't had time to play video games except for stuff.
I've
Yeah.
pretty much played
Same
Halo
here.
in the last 3 years.
Same here.
But you bought games.
I'm
you
kidding,
Just
I'm
never played
kidding.
them.
No, he
I-
plays
I-
a lot of games. What are you talking about?
I have like 74,000 gamer score.
How many hours have you put into Destiny at this point?
I don't know.
Way too fucking many.
I put at least 15 minutes a day.
At least 15 minutes a day.
Yeah, to do the daily and then submit all this stuff.
That's like...
That's commitment right there.
I mean, I've missed
I don't
probably
know
4 days.
What's something that they say you're supposed to do like every day? For
Masturbate.
Brush your teeth.
Yeah, but that's all given. Like stuff that most people don't do.
Wash your hands.
Floss.
Floss. There you go. Yeah, that's like the equivalent of flossing every day.
Yeah, but
Do you floss
it's
every day?
it's frowned upon to floss in bed.
Well,
I guess.
is it?
I mean,
You get, like, tooth grime in your bed.
Said
Hey,
that
well, you
you
don't.
can't floss in bed.
Do you, when you're flossing your teeth, does gunk like come out like projectily? I mean, mine just sits on the floss.
Yeah, but then where do you put the floss?
in the trash can.
Which is next to the bed where all the tissues and the Jergens lotion is.
Yeah. It's not like I'm getting tooth fragment or tooth gunk in bed. I mean, at least not me personally. I actually.
And if
prefer
I
to floss
do,
at
I
my
just
desk.
have my bearded lizard eat it off.
That's
the
gross.
Oh, speaking of
kidding.
that,
Disgusting.
have you seen Ash vs Evil Dead?
No.
He has a little beardy dragon. And there was a Deadite, which are like the zombies in the show.
What is going on with our internet?
Oh,
It's
what's
sucking.
going on?
We have dropped like half of our frames.
Yay!
Do we need half of our frames?
I would consider them quite important personally.
I would think that an audio podcast is pretty.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's a fair point.
But yeah,
Uh,
he blows Deadite in the head with a shotgun.
He blows
oh,
that
then we're
Yes.
gonna pause this for a moment. I'm gonna stop and restart because.
Green.
Surprise, motherfucker!
I'm actually watching Dexter right now.
Is it off?
That's from Dexter?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm actually on the
I didn't
season
know
that's
that.
run too.
Well, the camera can't be off because the screen's on.
What the fuck? Welcome.
Can you see us?
This is us having a podcast in the dark.
Yeah, welcome to
The
Frosted
Darkcast.
Gaming After Hours.
The
I don't know.
audio version of the podcast.
Yeah, I got no idea what's going on.
You should be flossing your
Yeah.
child's teeth as soon as he or she has two teeth that touch.
Well, that makes sense. That
Who
does make
does
sense.
that, though?
Probably nobody, but it
People
makes sense.
who have like kids with really good teeth.
I bet dentists do. You think
No,
dentists
dentists
floss every
probably
day?
get their kids to floss.
That's good. Well,
Well,
not when
they get
they're
their
growing their first two
2-year-old?
teeth.
Yeah, man.
You have no idea.
That could be. It's got to be a smart 2-year-old. It's a dentist kid. They
You're a
went to
smart
school for,
2-year-old.
like, ever.
The dentist kid went to school forever?
Well, no, the
Yes.
dentist went to school forever, so like that's got to like pass on somehow. I don't
So-
fucking know, man. I'm not a. I'm
So
not a
if the
doctor
dentist
scientist.
is a
I am
lady-
doctor scientist.
If the dentist is a lady and she was pregnant and had the kid, would her knowledge pass on to the kid?
That's how I.
That's
imagine.
not how genetics works.
Shut up.
That's that's how you got that
I-
really stupid movie. What is that called?
We use this camera anytime.
What's that movie called? Where like they go in the future and like everyone's stupid because it passed on genetically
Oh, shit. I just watched it like 3 months ago.
with the Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Let's crave it.
Oh
Was
my
it
god.
like ridiculous? It wasn't ridiculous, was it?
No,
No, I've seen that movie.
Fuck, what was it?
Fucking dumb.
it had something to do with the word stupid or dumb or something like that.
Yeah, I got
And it's a funny movie until you realize that some people take it seriously.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, poor people shouldn't have sex because it'll make everybody stupid. What? That's not how.
Stupid people shouldn't have sex.
Well, I've heard someone say that poor people shouldn't have sex because it'll make people stupid.
Well, that's different than stupid people.
Well, they're insinuating that poor people are stupid.
Oh.
Well, that again,
Not always right.
I'm just pointing out that.
Yeah.
The fuck
Inherently,
is
this
that
person's
you're
wrong.
talking to?
Maybe this person should follow the rules of the movie and just not have sex.
Movie about stupid people not having stupid people having sex in the future. Let's see if Google can.
Stupid people
already
having
became-
sex in the
Idiocracy.
future.
Done.
Idiocracy is
Google
idiot.
has solved my impossible question.
I was actually gonna say that, but I've never actually seen the movie before.
I don't
What
know
have
what
you
you've done.
done?
You're not. That's not the right camera.
Well, it is the right camera. We're just using a different camera.
Okay.
But don't worry. We're
Let's
still back where we
see.
started. Nothing has occurred positive.
I like how
Okay.
the frame is fitting on that TV. Is that how we were earlier?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I don't
You
know.
just now have the shitty regular camera to compare it to.
It makes my hair look really shitty.
Yeah.
So did I explain
Okay,
my main
yeah.
trip on the Sunday stream?
No, you only explain your secondary trip.
That hurts. That hurts, Austin. Hurts when you do that. Oh, that feels good that way.
Whoa,
Anyway.
not fair! I want a massage.
You got one earlier.
Yeah, for like 3 seconds.
Cock-
I only got a
Massage.
3-second one.
All right.
All right.
I don't know what's going on over at frame rate either, but fuck it.
So, I went to Maine for a work trip, and that was weird.
That
Are
was
you
is
gonna
that your
tell us
story?
anything else, or just weird?
I don't know, man. It was scary.
How many
Oh,
homeless people
man.
you meet?
None actually. Like Portland, Maine has like a surprisingly low amount of homeless people.
Is that from observation or statistics?
Observation, like in
How
Florida,
many-
I can spot a homeless person a mile away,
How
but in
many
Maine, like I
prostitutes?
cannot
You have
see
really
them.
good eyesight.
I know.
How many prostitutes did you?
How
Come
many
across?
fairy tale
Yeah.
characters did you come across?
Like a lot. Like Okay, so we got there Friday morning. We did a business meeting with one of our.
For some reason, my mind immediately went to cocaine.
Nope.
We did cocaine. That's how I expected that story to start.
No, we got off the plane. We went to the hotel, checked in. We went to a business meeting with a prospective client, and then
Alright.
we drank a lot, kind of. Not really. We didn't drink a lot. We had
You probably drank a lot of beer.
yeah, a lot of beer. But beer is delicious.
It's really hard to get super hammered off beer. At least for me. It's very hard for me to get super hammered off beer. I've tried. I can't do it.
Some girl somewhere is crying. She's like, "Ask my dad."
Oh my god. But
Yeah.
so we go back to the hotel. We nap off our buzz, and then we go get dinner. And we go to this thing. which
Man,
is
my
like-
mind must be on really hardcore drugs because that time I heard dab off, then went to go get food. Like,
No, he would like.
are we gonna group dab? We should all group dab.
Can we not ever fucking do that? No.
No thanks.
We're doing it ironically, Ben. It's okay.
All right. So and then we went to the first part of the whole thing that we sponsored an after party for an event, but we went to the first part of the event Friday night, which was called the Stash Page, which is short for mustache pageant.
It
And-
sounds like
As we were walking from dinner to the location of the Stash Page, we see this fucking. He's got to be like Ryan size, like 6'5",
Okay.
but like 3 of Ryan wide,
Okay. It's a very large man.
dressed in a gnome costume.
Well, you know, if you're gonna dress as a gnome,
Hold on.
that's the person who dresses a gnome.
The exact opposite of what a gnome is. But
Well, proportions wise,
maybe he ate a lot of the Keebler Elf's products.
maybe he ate a
Ma-
Keebler elf.
Maybe he's the Keebler Elf tester.
He ate all of the Keebler elves.
So, me and the person I was with, we're like, look at this guy. It's like, holy shit, that's fucking weird. And then he walks into the same place where the mustache pageant is. And we're
Oh.
like, oh god, this is weird. This is gonna be really weird. And it was. So we get in, and they go ahead, Joey.
No, I was just. It was a weird. Like
Yeah.
I'm just imagining the situation. Is all
Yeah,
that's going on here.
there's more for the
Yeah,
whole night.
yeah.
So we go in, we go to the bar, we pick up a beer because we're just trying out all the local beers because there's like 30,000 fucking small breweries in Maine. Not that many, but I had at least 25 different beers while I was there.
Wow.
And
I don't think I've had 25 different beers in my life.
well, they were little 4-ounce beers, but still 25 of those is enough to wreck your day. And so we actually got like full-size cups because we're drinking. And
Right.
we turn around and there's like a guy dressed in like a Yukon like mountain climbing gear, and he's being followed by a guy dressed as a Yeti, like body paint blue with like
Do not
fur.
watch
Sounds like a
Rudolph.
convention.
It is, but smellier. Like these people
What?
did not smell good.
Smellier
That-
than a nerd convention.
Dude,
It was on par, if not worse. Especially because it was a small venue, and the gnome took up like half the room and smelled
And
4
there's
times as
probably
bad
a lot
as
of
anyone I've
beer
ever smelled.
too.
Yeah, like
Sad.
stale beer smell.
Yeah.
And so there,
That's
Bob
beer kind.
motherfucking Ross was there though, and he made everything better.
Wait.
so
Was
was
Bob Ross?
Well, he wasn't actual Bob Ross,
that any kind-
nor was he dead.
is that anything like Deadpool? Dead Bob,
Bob Ross
Yeah,
raised
Bob
from
Ross.
the dead.
But no, he was
Bob
a
Ross was all
guy with a
cancers.
mustache dressed as Bob Ross with like an easel and a painter's palette, and it was hilarious. He won best in show, but yeah, it was weird.
Did he have the whole like character down? Like the.
Yeah,
Oh, that's nice.
Paint some happy little trees.
yeah. It was an experience, and if I don't shave, which I am shaving in the nearish future, then I would be interested in like competing in one. But since I'm shaving, that's not realistically in the picture. But it was an experience. It's fucking weird, man. And
Interesting.
then the red like when we got there, the girl who was like our contact for coordinating the entire event was just like, yeah, things are gonna get weird. And they did. She did not lie.
She did not
It's
disappoint.
not wrong.
So yeah, that was the exciting part of my trip to Maine.
That is one hell of a fucking Maine adventure.
Yeah, like
Maine adventure?
a business
I-
trip turned into
yeah,
like
that's
a pseudo
almost
convention.
Not quite on par with our BDSM story, but that's
No, it was weird, man. I
It's
mean, there
so
wasn't any
weird.
like whips and chains going on, but it was still pretty fucking weird because like we were not expecting that.
Would
No.
you consider it a main
see. At
quest?
least when you go to a convention, you kind of expect
Well,
Weirdness?
yeah, I guess that would be part of the main quest.
I mean, you saw a gnome
We did.
and some mythological creatures
Was anything glowing suspiciously?
and
inside?
undead creatures. Like
There's probably
Not much
well,
of a
no,
mouse.
no. They did say some of the people from the thing on the microphone to the entire people said that in the VIP or the green room is what it's called, the VIP room, things were getting very green, and the whole place smelled like fucking pot.
as opposed to the
pot?
regular kind of pot.
It smelled like marijuana, Joseph.
I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with such a substance. What is marijuana?
It's a tree.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
Speaking of
tree
which-
smells green. I get it. Trees are green.
Yeah, like you know those
It's
air
actually
fresheners in
like a
cars.
shrub.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, like the little green Christmas tree thing.
yeah.
But yeah, so I was like, are they allowed to say that? No,
I
probably not.
found out where the delay is coming from when we speak. Like, look at the severe delay going on the stream. Anybody else?
Wow,
see
look at that. Yeah.
It's kind of giving me a headache, so stop that.
Oh, speaking of headaches,
will
man,
eat you.
holy crap, I am so nauseous right now. So, were you gonna go with that or?
Yeah, you're nauseous. I feel
Yeah,
like I'm gonna die.
I am.
I see it.
I want you to go to my
I
job
died
for like
once.
5
I
seconds.
died once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen like the stupid people on the internet guy? It's basically like our ghetto tweets read eloquently, but less eloquent, more funny.
I would say eloquency is quite funny.
It is.
Delicacy.
But like he makes fun of the people.
Is it eloquency or eloquency?
Eloquency.
I have no idea.
Eloquency
I also
Adams.
like SERP, GIFs, and
Well, no.
what other word I say wrong? What's the other word I say wrong?
Do you say GIFs or GIFs?
I mix it up all the time.
Well, apparently the creator of it says it's pronounced GIFs, and everyone else says, no, you're fucking wrong, it's GIFs.
Well, because he created the format,
Not the pronunciation.
right? Graphic interchange format. Just because he created that doesn't mean he gets to pick the pronunciation of the abbreviation of graphic interchange format.
But actually, the way he pronounces it is the correct way to pronounce it.
Like,
Grammatically.
graphic.
I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think the G stands for graphic.
The,
Never mind, it is graphics interchange
yeah.
format. I take
Unless
that
it
back.
stands for giraffe.
Well, so someone was like, it's generated images format or something like that.
No, that would make sense. Then it would make sense to pronounce it like GIF. Granted, that being said, I pronounce it GIF, GIF.
Well, it's
depending on
not-
the rest of the sentence.
I pronounce it
The word is-
GIF.
the word is not, or the G is not pronounced off of graphics. It's pronounced off the following letter, which is an I, which would be like giraffe. So it's a J-ish sound. Not
What about
a,
gift?
Not a hard G.
Yeah,
What about gift?
I don't know. Fuck.
That's literally spelled the same way except the last letter.
Well, the last letter changes it then, Austin. Fuck you.
The last letter changes it.
There was a would it be GIFT ever?
Yeah.
So there was a
You'd be jiffed out of your money.
have you ever wow have you heard of homestarrunner.com?
No.
Yes.
Old website, did flash animation.
Yes, then yes, I have.
Yeah,
Strong bad emails.
Yeah.
Okay, so there was someone was like, "What's the most pointless argument you've ever heard of?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, I heard a couple of nerds arguing between the pronunciation of GIF, GIF, GIF." I was like, "What? I don't know what he's talking about." So yeah, that's
That's how the argument is.
no, but like that's a really old. Yeah, that's how old the argument is. It's super old. I've never even like heard of it.
What other long, old, dumb internet battles have there been? Or disagreements?
Is the dress blue and black or white and gold?
Dude,
That is not
fucked-
old.
That fucked with my brain so bad. Because I was so adamant it's blue and black are all fucking retarded. And
I thought it was
sitting
white
there-
and gold.
I was sitting there on the ground. I was looking at a picture that I had saved on my phone previously.
And it
as blue
changed,
and black,
right?
And then it was yellow and or gold and white or whatever.
Yeah. No.
And that
Fuck that
my
dress.
comprehension of reality fell apart.
Fuck that
I
dress.
have never been the same.
It's a matter of lighting.
Well, except
Fuck
for the
that
fact
dress.
it was the same picture.
Yeah, I don't know.
In the same location. I was sitting in my bed in the dark because I specifically remember it was the last day I spent in the old house.
Oh my god. Foamy
So-
the squirrel. Do you remember Foamy
Oh
the
my
squirrel?
God.
Foamy the squirrel.
The cream and the cheese and the cream and cheese.
No, I don't think so.
Foamy cheese.
Who's Foamy the squirrel?
Foamy the squirrel was a thing
Yeah.
on the internet.
I think that's the best way to describe it.
He was like a flash animated squirrel that made fun of humans.
He
for
wasn't the one
stupid
like
human things.
singing about gonads, was he?
No.
No, but it was on that scale probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably.
You guys ever play not Exploding Kittens? Kitten Cannon? That was a good
Yes.
one. Kitten Cannon was fun. Interactive Buddy. There was some game that you were like a little stick figure and you shot other stick figures with like real guns and shit, and they were terrorists, I think. That was fun.
Who's ever been on stickdeath.com?
But Stick Figures on Crack, remember that one?
Oh my god, Stick Figures on Crack was great.
I used to love those stick figure fighting animations. I tried to make them, but I sucked at animating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
still
so
suck
did
at
Flash
animating.
animators.
True. True. I really suck at that, though. I can't even suck as good as they suck.
So backing away from nostalgia and going towards the future. Wow, that was weird. The
Going
future.
towards puberty.
The future.
VR headsets.
What about him?
There's been some crazy, push towards it.
We have
Yeah.
3 now
Yeah.
that I am familiar with.
Well, there's the HTC Vive.
The Vive,
The Oculus Rift.
and the Morpheus.
Yes, and then you can also count the
The Samsung.
phones. Yeah, but
Oh.
that's literally a phone with a plastic case.
Yeah, I've got mixed feelings about that one because
Yeah.
it is the phone is what is the
Yeah,
part.
I mean, to be fair,
but it is still a VR helmet. At the end of the day, it is still a VR helmet.
because if the Galaxy S7 is its own VR helmet, then my Google Cardboard is a VR helmet.
Hold
Okay.
on, I'm gonna put you in a fish tank.
I showed my boss that video today.
Did he lose it as much as I do?
He enjoyed it equally as much as at least Ben and I did. And he's like, "That is the pinnacle of having too much money." And he's like, "That's my goal." I'm like, "Damn right." And then I got an
Pouring
S7.
champagne on myself.
Yeah, and then I got an S7 about 3 minutes after that.
You did?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I get it on Friday.
you bought a Samsung.
I bought a Samsung.
Interesting.
I know. Yeah, it was that video is what really did it for me. It was the
Did it really?
no. I mean,
I was about to say
it
that's
helped.
damn good advertising.
I mean, it helped, but I was on the fence anyway.
That was the dumbest
Oh.
advertisement
I
ever.
fucking
but it was
loved
fucking
it. That was-
hilarious.
because that is
It works
exact-
because you're talking about it.
That's exactly something I would do with my phone. In fact, I will.
Would you put me in a fish
Can I
tank?
just-
Can you put me in a fish
I
tank?
will put you in a fish tank.
Can I
not only
just
that-
drink the champagne?
No, because that's not funny.
I mean, with my S5,
Can dump out a glass of champagne. I'm gonna
Can I
drink
pour
the
champagne
rest
on
of
the
it.
S5?
I mean, I've
Yeah.
had drinks spilled on my S5 before, but no. What you can do, one of my most favorite features about the S5 is the waterproofing, of course. But when I was hiking through the mountains, I dipped my phone in the water and turned it around and took a 4K video of the extremely clear river.
See, and now I could do that in a bottle of champagne in case somebody wanted to see what the inside of a full
What?
bottle of champagne
What
looked
the
like.
fuck is the deal about champagne? You could do that before.
Yeah, but champagne is like more expensive than like water, but less expensive than whiskey.
Cocaine.
And
No, no, that's wrong.
The champagne
Champagne's
I,
expensive.
the champagne I'm buying is cheaper than whiskey. Maybe not the champagne you're buying, but the champagne I'm buying.
The $10 bottle.
The
from
champagne
Walmart.
I'm buying specifically to pour on my phone that's going to be cheap.
Oh my
We're
god.
getting
champagne.
reports of lost video.
Yeah,
yeah,
I know. I have
that's-
no idea why, but I can see it. We're losing about 36% of our frames. But no, it's definitely not you guys. It is us.
It's not us. It's Twitch. Fuck Twitch.
It's
Just kidding.
probably my internet. Try Hitbox. Well, no, because if it's hitting here,
I'm curious.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try something.
I was just going to try
Let
something.
me know if it fixes.
Drugs? Did you disconnect from Wi-Fi?
Dude, when I would play, I'm pretty sure it was Halo 3, okay? The game would glitch out so fucking much. And then I'm like, hold on. I went to go grab my Evo 3D, turn off the Wi-Fi, the game would fix itself.
Huh. I'm going to go
I turn it back on, the game would fucking suck.
I'll turn off my Wi-Fi. Try it out.
I too also as well shall turn off my Wi-Fi.
My Wi-Fi
Oh, it's already
likes
off.
to turn itself on, so
That's because you're a communist.
I like to turn myself on.
I sometimes do too. Sometimes I'll like leave the gym and I'll pass by a mirror and I'm like, oh, well, look at me.
If you're turned on by your reflections, does that make you gay?
no, that
No,
makes you
makes you
narcissist.
It makes you metrosexual is the actual term.
Mythology buddies, yeah.
I didn't understand what everybody said because everybody talked over each other.
Metrosexual is the official term for being sexually attracted to yourself.
Or
No, it's not.
narcissistic would be the actual term.
But I don't think that's actually being sexually attracted to yourself. I
No,
think that is a
narcissist
side
wanted to
effect.
fuck himself.
Yes, but that's not actually.
That's why he drowned
Let's-
himself.
Let's find out. We have the internet to answer these
exactly
kind
how
of
that
questions.
happened.
That is exactly how that happened. He saw his reflection and drowned himself.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but that was a curse. That wasn't like he was like,
Alright, so
already.
this is, I was
he was
completely off.
cursed.
Yeah.
Metrosexual is a young, urban, heterosexual male with liberal political views, an interest in fashion, and a refined sense of taste.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's basically a person who's gay but not actually gay. No offense to the gays.
Someone
Hashtag.
sexually attracted to themselves. Here we go.
Narcissist.
Narcissistic.
Well, I mean, like, your clinical
But
diagnosis
narcissistic goes a
of
lot beyond just
narcissistic-
sexuality.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
just full
yeah.
of oneself.
But
Yeah, just because you really like yourself doesn't mean you're
I
sexually
don't know
attracted to
that
yourself.
there is a thing for
Looks like-
being sexually
There's a word for
attracted
lots
to
of
yourself.
things.
It looks like
Those are
autosexual.
The word is
Autosexual? That makes sense. Of course, someone would think that you're talking about fucking your car, but
Yeah.
Can I claim that on Tumblr that I'm autosexual?
No.
Like, all of you are ugly compared to me. I want to fuck me.
Okay,
yeah, but I don't think you're talking about cars.
Yeah.
Okay, autosexual is a very specific term used to describe to a person who has a great deal of trouble responding to someone else sexually, but can respond fairly or very well to his or her own touch.
So they're good at whacking it.
Sounds like a control
Basically.
thing.
Basically, yeah. Well, I would imagine anybody sexually attracted to themselves, it would be a control thing for sure. Yeah, so there you go.
Autosexuals.
Today we learned.
Roll out.
That would be weird to have a group of autosexuals together, just like masturbating in a circle.
Just like walking down the street.
Just
wagging
walking,
it.
but not looking at anybody, like with the giant mirror in front of them.
Yeah, I was about to say
hanging
like
on a
why,
hat.
why would they like hang out together though?
Just to have an autosexual anonymous club. I don't know.
So they know they're not alone in the world.
Yeah, even though they kind of want to be alone.
Yeah, for real.
Who knows?
So-
They might be exhibitionists as well.
Since you're getting a VR headset now, that
I
means
don't know if I am though.
oh, well, damn, you should because I want to develop a game. We were discussing various games. What's Rick and Morty? Have you seen that show?
Pornhub.
I've seen it a couple times at Nikki's house.
So you're familiar with it?
Yeah.
One of the creators of Rick and Morty, he said that one of his favorite VR games was Excel. As in, you are standing
As
in a
in
virtual world with a
spreadsheets?
giant Excel spreadsheet in front of you and you fill it out standing up.
Oh, they have a
What
whiteboard
the
one
fuck?
now already.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, which I'm excited about. Which
Wait.
that's what I was thinking since day one. If you just like write on the whiteboard, then you pass it on to somebody else who's also wearing a VR helmet. You have like a entire building of unlimited whiteboard.
Well, Google essentially already developed a 3D paint mechanism. I mean, I guess it's kind of like that.
There you go. Yeah, that would work.
But you'd have to like stand at the right angle to see, because it's 3D, you can write like that.
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't want to write 3D. I want it to be 2D, even
Yeah.
if my 2D was not as 2D as I'd like it to be.
2D fruity.
Yeah, exactly.
So here's the thing. What if, or not what if, we should make an Anne Frank VR game?
No.
In fact,
No!
well,
That's a terrible idea!
not?
Well, no, there was actually
Oh
a
my
game on the
God.
360 called Into the Dark. I think the name might be slightly off.
Is it VR?
No, it wasn't VR.
Doesn't count.
But it was basically an entirely black game. Like there was no actual video in the game, and it was completely sound based.
Anne Frank was white.
Anne Frank was also not Helen Keller, so this story is totally irrelevant. Never mind. Never
you
mind.
legitimately make that mistake?
I
Blind as
legitimately made that
Anne Frank.
mistake.
Again, that's
Again.
the second time on podcast you have made that
But
mistake.
I make that mistake all the time. I'm not surprised. I'm actually surprised it's only happened twice on
Oh
the
my
podcast.
god.
It's probably happened more.
Joey, have I made you watch Clerks?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. No, I was thinking Helen Keller because she was blind. But no, there was a really cool game on the 360 called In the Dark. That it was completely sound based, and you had to play in the dark and move your character around based on sounds and
Yeah, but
fight
Helen
people in the
Keller
dungeons and
couldn't
stuff.
hear.
Well, I know.
Or
that's-
talk.
I was actually going to reach that point once we got there, but as soon as I
thought she
started
could.
thinking,
She was dumb.
oh, Anne Frank couldn't hear, I was like, wait a second, Anne Frank wasn't. Yeah.
She was blind, deaf, and dumb.
Well, Anne Frank was. I'm sorry, not.
Wow!
I'm done. I quit
Nope.
history. History is not
Frank
my
was a
topic
Jew.
anymore.
Oh, man.
Well, anyway, yeah, so I'm getting a new phone. That's happening. S7.
She wasn't that dumb because she was able to hide from the Nazis.
Well, yeah, of course Helen Keller was able to hide from the Nazis. Entirely different time periods, dude.
I can't see you, you can't see me.
John Cena?
Don Cena.
But yeah, I got a new phone. It's waterproof. It's an S7.
Is it here yet?
No, it comes out
Oh.
on Friday. It has a really nice camera. It's got curved edges for extra sexiness.
Oh, so you got the curve?
I did get the S7
Edge.
Edge. Most specifically because it's a bigger screen.
Did you get the Edge Plus?
There's no Edge Plus anymore. There was a 6S Edge Plus. Now there's just a S7 and S7 Edge.
S6, you mean?
S6, right.
Did you get the S7 SX Edge 6.3?
That one is the one I got. Ben got it.
Cool.
32 gigs, black.
32? Oh, yeah, because SD.
Yeah, I got SD. That's what this is. 32 plus 64 SD. I've got way more space than I ever need, ever.
You know, I ran into the issue of always capping out my data on my storage in my S5
Uh-huh.
with it, even with a 64 gigabyte SD card
Yeah.
and a 64 gigabyte storage in my phone.
What the fuck did you put in there?
I don't know, but I capped it.
Videos?
This thing has 64 gigs, and I haven't touched it.
Yeah, no, I never get even close to my data limit on anything.
You know what? In hindsight, it probably was 4K video. It probably was.
Yeah, no,
We
I
run
don't-
into that problem a lot at work. People are like, "Why can't I post this video?" Well,
well,
your video
sir.
is like 300 fucking megabytes big.
And it's only 6 seconds, so your
Yeah.
mind can wait.
I know I've posted longer videos. Yeah,
Oh.
sure you have.
And lower quality.
Resolution.
Yeah.
On Instagram.
No. What people have done is they would text it to another person
Oh,
to
Jesus.
have the file compressed, and then put the shitty compressed video on.
And it's
What do they wanna post?
compressed.
Huh?
Where do they want to post it? Like,
Internal.
because I was going to say, why don't you just upload it to a private YouTube? Like, if it doesn't contain any like
Because we want
serious
them to
information.
keep paying us.
So anyway, yeah, so autosexual is a thing.
You're an autosexual.
I wish. That'd make my life so much easier.
Not
All right.
really.
I'm sure
There's no porn of yourself.
I can make porn of myself, Ben!
Of yourself with yourself?
Yeah, wait, masturbating, I guess? I don't know. Maybe I have a mirror. Maybe I get my own sex doll. You don't know.
Have you ever created a work of art, Joey? Like whatever it's like
Is that what we call it now?
whether it's music or anything like that.
Websites in a way.
Have you
Sometimes
ever
it's
looked at
just
something and like?
Oh, actually, I did this morning. Yes. Yeah, I made a Photoshop for somebody.
You
I
kind
looked
of
at it,
cringed
like-
at your past work.
Yeah.
Dude, I cringe at my current work.
Okay,
Yeah.
so why
Same.
would you get off to your own porn?
Well,
Especially when that you
I'm
made.
just saying in the hypothetical scenario, which I'm autosexual, is all.
But like, you know, I'm sure actors
talking
don't
about-
enjoy their movies all the way because they had to go through the effort of making it. You know,
Yeah, no,
They probably enjoy it twice as much because they don't have to do the work
I mean,
anymore.
because theoretically, if I'm autosexual, I'm not far away from being narcissistic, and at that point, I don't hate my own work.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
You know what else makes sense?
as a doctor.
Money.
what if you're autosexual and like, but have very low self-esteem?
What if you're autosexual and a homophobe?
Oh.
Then you dress up as a girl, and then that opens a whole new
Oh,
window.
Wow, now that is something. Yeah, would you sexually be attracted to yourself as a girl?
Why are we so on this
Actually, that's a
fucking
thing. That's a thing. That's actually a thing. That's what a lot of
Being
cross-dressers
sexually
do.
attracted to the
That's
opposite
interesting.
gender
I
of
guess that makes
yourself.
sense.
So is everyone ready to die on Saturday?
What's on Saturday?
D&D.
Oh, Nikki will be babysitting.
Why are you going to be babysitting?
We
Because
had
I'm
this
poor,
conversation.
Ben.
Okay.
I
See, that's
need
the-
money.
That's one of the problems. of
Even
doing
though
it
I
on
paid
Saturday.
for like all of our meals
Yeah.
together.
That's why.
Do you want to live with your girlfriend?
Is that a threat?
All right,
Would that be a threat?
let's go.
It's like all the sex all the time.
Get some pasta. I think I want pasta tonight.
Oh, One Punch Man Season 2 has been officially confirmed.
Good.
I thought it was officially confirmed like last month.
No, it was
Well,
it was speculated and, you know, leaked and stuff, but it's been
I
officially
mean,
confirmed.
it's good that it's officially confirmed, but they'd be fucking stupid not to. That was a hell
That's
of
a damn good show.
Speaking of anime, have y'all seen Dragon Ball Z Super?
No.
Goku and Vegeta have beards.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds
Gonna
good.
watch it now.
Well, let's end it on that note. Welcome. This was podcast 114. Thank you for stopping by. I don't know why I keep taking my hat off. We will be back on Sunday at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock, also known as 6 o'clock. Oh God, my hair.
I look like a trucker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Now I look
Now
like a
you look
hipster.
like Ashton Kutcher.
Maybe you should put it backwards. You can look like Psy.
With hair?
Psy with hair.
Psy with hair.
So anyway, we'll
I
be
look
back
like a cyclops.
on Sunday with 7 on Sunday at 7 because I'm fucking retarded.
With Anne Frank.
And Wednesday,
And Helen Keller.
we'll be here with an Anne Frank Helen Keller dual special. Also at 6-ish, 7-ish. I don't really know. Just follow us on Twitter.
Guys, I should get cornrows.
No, you
No,
shouldn't.
you should not.
Thanks for watching.
Is that like a form of Jew?
This will be available on YouTube later. Bye.